Today I share with you how to cook one of the popular soup we have in Nigeria called black soup. You can easily find this soup in the street of Edo State or the street of Delta State. Let's show how this is being done. To begin, I'll be needing bitter leaf, and over here I have fresh bitter leaf. So all I do is to pluck at the leaf. After doing that, I have something like this. So over here I have goat meat. It's already washed with salt. Now I'll transfer that inside this cooking pot. Then after adding that, adding chopped onions, then adding Maggi cube, and then I'm going to add in salt to taste. I will let the meat to get simmer without adding any water for 30 minutes. It's just going to simmer with its own juice. So back to the bitter leaf, all I do now is to take my knife to cut that little bitable size, then add in 2 jugs of water and cover that to turn to boil. I will just transfer that to cook for just 10 minutes. 10 minutes later, here is the bitter leaf. It has turned to boil. All I do now is to transfer that inside a bowl, then add in cold water. The reason why I first of all parboil the bitter leaf is for us to get black soup instead of green soup. So this will enable us to get black soup at the end of everything. All I do now is to just squeeze out the leaf like this so that it will allow me to get blend. So now that I'm done washing the bitter leaf, I will just transfer that inside a blender. So guys, if you haven't shared this video yet, this is the right time to give that share. So now that I'm done blending, this is what I have. I will blend the remaining one, then add in this spices. I have crayfish, then add in black pepper, onions, then add in ogiri, then add in water, then add in this green hot pepper and blend together. After blending that, I turn everything in the same bowl, then keep that aside. At this point, 30 minutes later, the meat has cooked so nice, so it has cooked with its own juice. So what I do now is to transfer this cow meat. So this cow meat is already half cooked, so I have to add that together and stir together. So adding water that we to get cooked, I just covered that. So next I have in is banga. So we need banga making this soup, guys. So over here I have 1 cup of banga. I will just transfer that inside a bowl, then rinse that with hot water. So I'm going to melt that with hot water, not rinse. So I just get that melt like this, so I keep it for it to settle one side. So back to the meat. At this point, the meat has cooked for 20 minutes now. I stir together. So the banga has settled. See how I turn that over? You do not have to pour everything at once, just pour so that you will not get any other dirty, and keep that aside. So cover that to turn to boil like this. So after 20 minutes of cooking the banga, this is what I have. So what I do now is to add in the blended bitter leaf and the rest of the ingredients together and then stir together. I stir that and cover that to keep on cooking again. So over here I have dry fish. So this is catfish and it's already dry. All I do now is to wash that with clean water and then get rid of the bone. So back to the soup. At this point, the soup has been cooking before now. You can see how that is doing so nice. So I get that stir, and now I'm going to add in the fish inside the soup. You can notice, guys, the soup is becoming black instead of green. So that is because I first of all parboiled the bitter leaf before I started cooking the soup. So follow this process and get yours done. We are cooking black soup, not green soup. So I get that to cook final, and after that our soup is ready, guys. Look at that. At this point, soup done like it done. It cooks so nice and it sounds so amazing. So this is how we cook our black soup in Nigeria. So if you haven't eaten this soup before now, this is the right time to give it a try. There is nothing to compare this soup, guys. You can easily get this done with anything swallow. If you have not tested this before now, share this video and follow this process. Any country or Africa you are going to try this by yourself and you are going to love it. It's so special for everyone to try because it's so delicious. On this soup, you are going to know the really taste of olugbo when you follow this process. This is the right and the confirmed olugbo soup for everyone to try. If you haven't shared the video, share this video and try this out. You are going to love it. In my next time, bye.